Nobody understands some of the things you have to do when you wear a badge. Put away the bad men, or if the system won't do it. You need to make things right, no matter the cost.
It's been so long.
So how's it feel to be back?
Pretty damn good.
The body was found at 8:32 a.m. No witnesses, no suspects.
Long, hard days.
I think Harris shot both guys and then switched up the guns.
As soon as I'm reelected, I'm going after Harris.
They don't say.
That woman sent my son to prison where he was nearly murdered, waiting for a trial that never should have happened.
Now I have to start trying to put everything behind me.
God's changed my way.
Back in the fold, Detective. Good to have you back.
These Brotherhood guys, they really scared me. This guy's a Class A psychopath.
Those evil ways.
Never really move on, do we?
But I can't hide. Whoa. Now I won't hide. Whoa. Yeah. But I can't hide.
This is your last chance for me to protect you in all this.
I don't need your protection.
Now I won't hide.
Am I being charged with something here? Because if not, I believe you need a warrant. Del, what is going on? I want you to trust me.
It's not that.
I can't hide.
It's me I don't trust.
My evil ways.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I'm Joe Vanourney. Today, we are joined by the showrunners of American Rust Broken Justice, all 10 episodes dropping on Prime Video March 28th. Dan Futterman and Adam Rapp, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure.
So, season 1 of American Rust, based on a book by Philip Meyer. For the most part, season 1 followed the plot line of that book pretty closely, right? Until we get to the end, you guys kind of left things open-ended with certain characters or a few little twists at the ends. Fates of characters were unknown. You could have done this as a limited series and tied everything up nicely with a little bow. Talk about that decision that you weren't just going to do this as a limited series and that you were going to leave it open to do multiple seasons.
Well, we always wanted to do multiple seasons. And that was the hope that we'd be able to. And Amazon rescued us and let us do it. And we did feel like we had a lot more story to tell. Philip Meyer's book is terrific. I recommend anybody who's looking for a good book to read it. We departed a little bit from it, but you're right. It gave a basic framework. And we were kind of set free for a second season. And we thought, we know these characters. Let's throw Jeff into Pittsburgh. Let's put Maura into a whole different situation that involves a new industry that's come to town. And let's bring in all these other characters. Luna plays a fantastic character, Jeff's partner in Detroit, and in Pittsburgh, and others. And we felt like we knew them so well, we could get the story really moving quickly. And there's a lot more plot in the second season. And that was exciting to us to embark on that journey. I mean, Adam, I don't know if you have anything you want to add to that.
Yeah, there's also this secret of the crime that was committed and how it's dealt with and how it's hidden and how it's managed and how people store that away and compartmentalize it and how Jeff deals with that. What Maura knows, what the boys know, Billy and Isaac. That was really fun to have it simmering as well underneath all the new stuff. So we knew we had to kind of figure out a way to manage both narratives, and it was fun to figure out. It took several weeks to kind of figure out how those things would weave together and where those assets are narratively. But I think we feel pretty good about where we landed with it.
Adam, I had read an interview with you where you had said that the movie No Country for Old Men was kind of like a guidepost of what you wanted season 2 to be. Talk about what elements of that film you're talking about, what attracted you and said this is kind of where we want Broken Justice.
Honestly, a lot of it is tone, this sort of very serious, intense tone in which you don't know what's going to happen. Like, I think the thing that movie does so beautifully, successfully well is Like, I don't know what Josh Brolin character is going to do next. I don't know what the assassin character is going to do, who he's going to spare, who's going to fall under his gaze. And so I always thought about that movie as we were like getting through halfway through the season. I was like, let's keep that on course. Let's keep that in the back of my mind. It's tone, and it's also just sort of, there's just a lot of trust in what's in a frame, what's being told, with objects in a frame, with what car is in the frame, with who's getting out of what car, whose hands are on the steering wheel. That kind of stuff is really exciting when you're dealing with this kind of crime story and these kind of characters.
I'm curious, walk me through the emotions you guys went through. Season 1 aired on Showtime. Showtime, yeah, you left these plot lines open-ended. Showtime cancels it. There's a little bit of a period of limbo for the show, and then Prime Video steps in and rescues it. Talk to me as showrunners. Walk me through all the emotions of trying to save your baby, and what that was like, where it's finally like, yes, we get to continue this story with these characters.
Well, we still had Big Daddy holding our hand. Jeff wanted to do this, and Katie O'Connell, who was a boat rocker, she hit the town, and she was trying to land this somewhere, and Prime Video was into it, and that was fantastic. Jeff wanted to make this second season. He loves this character, and he wanted to put him in different situations. And as long as he was primed to do it, we were excited to write for him and for everybody else, for all the cast. So he was kind of our fearless leader, and he's been great to have as a partner from Looming Tower and this.
Yeah, and I will say that emotionally it was a bit of a roller coaster. We loved the show, we loved working on it, we wanted to continue it. It was really heartbreaking to lose it, and then it was like, when there was a new opportunity, it was like, is this really happening? Like, does this ever really happen? So you'd kind of hope. Got really, 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 really lucky. I don't think it's even going to come through, and then it came through. So we got really, 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 really lucky. I don't think it happens very often. So, and yeah, like having Jeff being our biggest cheerleader, he trusts us. He trusts great writers. I'm happy that he includes me and Danny in that. And, we trust him as a great collaborator. He's a horse. He's a serious workhorse, and he cares very much about the craft.
Well, we can see Jeff Daniels and Maura Tierney and American Rust Broken Justice, all 10 episodes dropping on Prime Video March 28th. Dan and Adam, thank you so much for chatting with us today on Cherry the Geek TV.
Thank you very